What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. Now, Knicks play a great defensive effort type game, and they win it 98 to 74. 74 points? Are you kidding me? Only 74 points scored for the Orlando Magic. But I get even better news. If you're not on the on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere, if you ain't on the internet, well, I mean, if you're on the internet, you'd be watching this. But hey, if you're just out of the loop for the last day, you're probably sleeping the whole entire day for some reason. Hey, OG Anunoby's day to day, and that's great news. He is doing everything as Coach Stibbs has said before this game. But in the last practice, he said that he's 5-on-5. He's doing all contact. He's doing great stuff. He's got to get cleared by the medical staff, and that's all kind of it summed up. Um, Julius is progressing to light contact. He's kind of getting slower there, but I feel like once he gets to light contact, he'll get there. I think about 2-3 weeks, we'll see him back on that floor. Give us a good timetable, and it gives us a good way to think about injuries from OG's injury, the way he progressed to it. So I think it's going to be about 3 weeks before we see Julius back on the floor. Now, Mitch can run and jump, and he's feeling good. Don't really have the whole entire contact. Don't really have the whole entire context to it. I mean, just feeling good, man. He's doing what he can out there. Man, he's trying out. I don't really have a lot of a lot of uh a lot of like context, a lot of resource to go to for the injury. But all I know is that Mitchell Robinson is feeling good and he can run and jump, which is great because you got to start to do that before you can actually get back on the court. I think that's obvious. Um, This defense is very good at scrambling that the Magic have. Very good at scrambling, not football. Daniel Jones no one blocks for him. Then he just gets set. Not that type of scrambling. Not that type of scrambling. The scrambling they do is they whenever somebody whenever they bring two and they're just able to rotate out of that very well. And it's like you don't really get an advantage. There's such a good defensive team that the Knicks did a very good job today of just finding that advantage. Even though it's pretty hard for this Magic team, I just think you have to find that advantage. The Knicks did very well. Only 98 points. But again, on the other side, you only gave up 74 points. But both defenses, this is going to be a game that is going to end up that way. You could see it. Um, get easy buckets when you can. And I think that was the biggest thing. Josh Hart, big dunk when he got a rebound. Those are those type of easy buckets that you kind of need. Jalen Brunson will give you the tough buckets. That's what he's paid to do. That's what his job is. But besides that, Deuce, you got to get your mid range. Easy buckets will win you this game. You don't need to go crazy because this team can get you. You got to get as much easy buckets as you possibly can because you're not gonna get a lot of them. At least try to let them shoot button. Be like, okay, let's not let them shoot. But if they start hitting shots, then we can adjust. But I think that's what the Knicks got to do, and that's what they did. I mean, they don't really have a lot of shooters. The zone breaker for them is Jalen Suggs, and right now he was out this game, so with a thigh injury, a bruise, but they really didn't have any shooting. Besides him, they don't have a lot of shooting. Banchero needs to be around shooters because he's not that good of a shooter. He needs to be around them. Very good team when driving. I think the Knicks were able to, negate that because of just the inability of just them being able to shoot, which closed up every driving lane because the Knicks were just gapping because they just couldn't shoot. So the Knicks were just in the gaps, just there because they could not shoot. The Magic could not shoot. So there was no driving lanes opened up. And that was the biggest thing. The Magic are good at driving, but you got to open those driving lanes up. You look at the drivers on the team, Franz Wagner, Banchero, those are drivers on this team. But when you clog up those lanes, there's nothing they can do. But once you give them lanes, they're going to get downhill, they're going to finish. And that's what they're paid to do. As I said, Jalen Brunson's paid to make tough shots. Paolo Banchero's paid to make tough shots as well inside. Um, I need a decent iHeart game defensively. As I said, they can drive in, and iHeart gave me all I wanted. Great minutes for him. Great minutes. 5 rebounds. 5 points. Um, I don't even know. He's plus 14 though, and I think Precious also played well as well. I think the bigs were kind of. I said I hard in my notes, but I think it's more of the bigs. The bigs had to play well, and I think that the Knicks kind of won that thing, which on the bigs, and I think Jericho added something. I think everyone did a pretty good. Wait, what? Okay, Miles Brothers. I thought Jericho had 14 points, but I think everybody did great. Now, let's look at the stats here because I was in the game. I can't really give you a full breakdown because I was at that game, so I was kind of cheering my behind off. So, um, Jalen Brunson was able to hit these tough shots, but again, you kind of need that when you're going up against a team like the Magic, when you're going up against a team like the Heat. You need those type of guys because again, at the end of the day, they're gonna clog up those lanes and they're going to really lock you up, but you need that player that will unlock your team. And that's what Jalen Brunson was for this Knicks team. Um, Now, again, Bojan Bogdanovic had like a few threes, and that was it. The Detroit boys did not look good today. But at the end of the day, the Knicks got a W, and is Miles McBride the guy? Because, yep, the Alec Burks experiment is definitely done. I don't even know why it was an experiment. Like, what's the like? Are we really experimenting with a veteran? If anything, that's the least thing of an experiment. You know what the vet's going to give you, and that's why I said going in this. You know what Alec Burks is going to give you, but if you somehow just he comes in and craps out, then like like we were expecting this out of you. It wasn't that much, but we knew you were going to give us that. But again, it's just so heartbreaking to see him not give you that. See him not give him consistent, like 10 points, 12 points a game. And he's going to give you an inefficient shooting. Um, and Deuce McBride just stepped in there and he was just better defensively and offensively. Now, it's good to have Alec Brooks stashed in the back. He's a professional. He understands. He's going to be there if you need a veteran presence to slow down your offense. If Deuce is having trouble, hate to be the guy, but you're going to need a veteran presence to slow it down. And that is what somebody like an Alec Brooks will be going down in the playoffs. And I think it'll be very important. The same with Bojan Bogdanovic. When you need a bucket in the playoffs, Bojan Bogdanovic is the guy to go to. And I think even though they were made to go, I think that the trades were made to get you through the injuries. I still think the trades will be very good in the playoffs. Come playoff time, as I said, Bojan gets you a bucket. Alec Burks can steady down your team. Veteran guy. Other than that, that's it. That's all I have to say. Josh Hart, what a win! What a play from Josh Hart. And I think he's been amazing these last couple of months. I mean, not last couple of weeks since the All-Star break. It's because he's not hesitating and catch and shoot situations. We know he's gonna get his shots because Jalen Brunson draws a lot of help. Donovan Mitchell draws a lot of help. Bogdanovic draws a lot of help. So you're gonna get your shots. And he was just able to knock him down tonight, and he was able to knock him down for these last 2 weeks. You need that coming in playoff time because you need to make these defenses play because they're going to leave Josh Hart, but you need to make these defenses pay. Peace out, have a nice day, and let's go Knicks. Subscribe. And turn on notifications, and also 5 stars on our download. Peace out, have a nice day.